Hey guys, going into the second round of an Oath of the Gatewatch draft, and I would like to play first. I think this is a keep. We don't want to play our Outcast early, so we don't have a super early spell, but we have a Tar Snare which can interact early at least, and we have two of the strongest cards in our deck, if not the two strongest cards in our hand, so I think we keep it. Opponent mulligan to 6. We lead with Mountain. We don't have any colorless sources, which hasn't really been a problem for us so far. We have several in the deck in forms of lands and in form of creatures, so play a Swamp. I mean, if we get to turn 6, we get to burn 2 things for 5 and play an Outcast, so it's a pretty big turn. Or for 4. I was thinking it was 5 last time, too. And that was a mistake. Okay, Culling Drone, huh? For now, I'll play the drone instead of leaving. Would have been nice to have him on turn 2, of course, but can't always have what you want. Instead of leaving mana up for Tar Snare. That way, if he decides to swing, we can start racing. Or I can Tar Snare a blocker out of the way or whatever. Ooh, Vampire Envoy is very nice right here. I think that's just what I play. Do I offer a trade, Scythe Master? I think I do offer that trade. 2-drop for 3-drop. I'm pretty okay with it. And then our Envoy can block both of them pretty effectively. And we get a card exiled, which is relevant for our Ruin Processor. So, all right. I'm going to play the Envoy. And another land. We do need one more land to turn on our Dragon and Master Outcast, so. Oh, that's big. Okay. Makes me take 4 here, and I can't recast it next turn. Reflector Mage is ridiculous. Okay, well, I guess I just leave mana up for the 3 instants that are in my hand. Right now I can burn 2 creatures for 2, so that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I mean, I can hit a player too, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. Whoops. There we go. And so I'm going to leave him back. We have Unnatural Endurance, so which will allow us to block the Reflector Mage at least. Can't really block the Scythe Master because he'll have to regenerate and get tapped before. Ooh, Wall of Resurgence, huh? Well, I can blow up one of his lands with Tar Snare. I can have a pretty big turn here. I mean, it looks like I'm about to get beaten down, but I can do a lot of stuff right here. See what our opponent does. Swings with everything. Okay. I think I block the land and use Unnatural Endurance, and I use Tar Snare on the 3/1 first striker. I mean, we do take 3 there, but we also took down some stuff. And we didn't draw our land, although if I play Warden of Geometries, I still don't have 6 lands. So I'm just going to play this Envoy again. Try to stop these beats. I would probably double block Reflector Mage at this point. Clutch of Currents now awakened. Don't do that. Don't do it. Exert Influence. Okay, well, that's almost as bad. Yeah. Okay, we take 3. No colorless mana yet, but we'll play our Warden of Geometries. And we'll end the turn there. Come on, just give me... I mean, I may have to use Fall of the Titans for less value, I guess. I mean, but I can't really... No, I can't. I can't even kill anything with it right now. I need... Okay, that's bad. Drops us down to 5. There we go. I was sweating it. So we're going to play our Outcast. We're going to burn 2 creatures for 4, which means the 2/4 and the 2/3. So 4, 4. I had Warden of Geometries too, but I couldn't really accomplish much there, let's be honest. Okay, so we bought ourselves some time. We have not... I mean, we are going to get a... If our Dragon Master Outcast survives, we will in fact get a dragon who can block the creature he stole from us. But if he destroys my Outcast, then I think we're in pretty big trouble. We're not immediately dead. We can play Bearer of Silence and make him sack his wall. And then Blighted Fen eventually, I guess. But okay, that is a bit of a problem. Guess we'll make him sack his wall here. All right, so no wall, but we have nothing to attack with really, so. We have enough threats on the board, and the dragons are going to keep multiplying that his cohort isn't quite going to slow us down, so at least we have that going for us. And I'm going to use Blighted Fen now to get rid of one of them, so he has to sack right now one of them. So he's going to tap something down, gain 1 life. Wonder which one he gives up. Okay, makes sense. Not going to swing with the Dragon Master Outcast because if he has Gideon's Reproach or Royal's Retribution, we're in trouble. I'm going to hold on to this card in my hand for bluffing purposes. All right, our opponent decided to scoop. I mean, the Outcast was going to snowball, so we definitely stabilized late in that game, but we won in the end thanks to our Blighted Fen and Gorge have actually been very good for us. I don't know if they've gotten better in this format. I mean, they were always good, but they've been like super good for us in the first 2 matches so far, anyway. I don't think Witness the End is worth it in this matchup. Neither is Scour from Existence, so. We did see a little bit of land waking. No, we didn't. I just kept thinking he was going to use it, but that is the color that has the most of it, so. Gross, bad hand that we're going to have to send back, so we will. God, I think this is a keep, unfortunately. No, it's not. We're on the draw. This is too bad to keep. We don't have any black, so. All right, this is better, I guess. um, we don't want that. We need lands. We need them badly. We do have our outcast again, so. But last time we had lots of creatures to play early. We did draw black. May just have to play a turn 2 Bearer of Silence. If we don't draw a colorless source, we probably will, like within the next few turns, just to put some pressure on him. Of course, if he plays a good flying blocker, then it's kind of not worth it. I don't think I'm going to play it just yet. I'm going to hope I get something better to play better early. I mean, it can't block anyway, so it would put a clock on him, I guess, which is worth something, but not a lot. When his deck has like lots of ways to block him. Well, there's a colorless source, so I guess next turn we'll play him. This turn we'll take 5. Feels good. All right, we also drew a Nettle Drone, but I think we want to play the Bearer first. Counterspell? Yep. Okay, well. We still get to pay and kill a thing, though, so we get some value there. So that's pretty sweet. And we'll end our turn there. So we kind of got a 2-for-1 there. We are about to get beaten down to 10 at least, so maybe less. Okay, Hedron Crawler doesn't worry me too much. Okay. Neither does... I like Essence Depleter right now because we can use its ability like right away and it blocks better. Next turn we play our Dragon Master Outcast and our Nettle Drone probably. Freaking Reflector Mage, man. The thing is the bane of my existence. Yeah, I guess we play our Vestige. And we add red. Then we go Nettle Drone. Ooh, we don't do it like that, though. All right. I would probably trade with the Reflector Mage right now, sadly. I mean, we're at low enough life. I don't know if we can really take 5. Reflector Mage number... Oh my god, I was kidding. But he did have a second Reflector Mage. Oh, no. Okay. All right. You going to kill my Nettle Drone now, too? Nope, but you're playing enough dudes that will kill me in the very near future. Wonder if he has the Blink Eldrazi, then things would get even grosser. Eldrazi Displacer, I think. If we draw a Serpentine Spike, we're in pretty good shape, I have to say. Yeah, I think we basically have to trade here. We do have another dude in our hand. Ooh, Tarsnare is also quite good. So we're going to play Essence Depleter. Can't play our Outcast. And we end our turn there, I think. That is really bad news. Although it may make him be a little more aggressive here than we want, and he doesn't currently have colorless mana, so it's not the end of the world. It's just close to it. So if he gets really aggressive here, I think we're pretty happy. Okay, he did. So I think we're happy with that. We can take down 2 creatures here. I think we take down the first striker. And then we play Tar Snare on that. So he's going to draw 1 card, which isn't good for us, of course. But we take down his 2 best creatures. If he draws a colorless source, we're just dead. So we play our Outcast again. We can drain some life. We can drain 2 life, go up to 5. So I guess we're not completely dead, even if he draws a colorless source. What does he have in his hand? Oh, he does have a colorless source. What was I smoking? But we're still not completely dead. Just mostly dead, to quote Princess Bride. Forgot about Hedron Crab. Or not crab, crawler. It's not quite the crab. All right, we're going to go down to 1 this turn, which is probably going to be enough to kill us. We need to top deck something amazing. I guess Serpentine Spike would be awesome right now. So we're going to go like that. And like this. I guess any of our removal actually would kill the crawler at least. So he wouldn't be able to make it unblockable again next turn. Reflector Mage, man. And we are dead. So I'm not going to show him any more cards. Just going to scoop up mine and head to game 3. Deep Fathom Skulker is gross. Does make me kind of think about a card like Witness the End a little more. Yeah, let's bring it in. Our Goblin Dark Dwellers have not shown up, in either a good situation or one where it's just okay in. So would have been nice to repeat my Tar Snare there to kill the Hedron Crawler. But we couldn't, so on to game 3 we go. Serpentine Spike would have been so gross right there. It would have killed all 3 of his creatures. All 3 of them. And we would have just won the game. Oi. This is another bad hand. No black. And another one. We've had to mulligan a lot against this guy, unfortunately for us. So we mulligan to 5. Got to keep it. It's god-awful, but... I should not have put that on the bottom. I do have red mana after all, but I was thinking I didn't just because it's such a bad hand. Boulder Salvo would have been fine. Although drawing more lands doesn't hurt either when you have these 2 in the hand for a big turn, 6? Big turn 6? If we're still alive by then. All right. Well, we only need to draw 1 more, and then we can have the big turn 6 I was talking about. Again, if we get there, our opponent probably has a 3-drop. That salvo would have been nice, especially right now. Yeah, the downside about this wall, about playing it early and stuff, is that you open it up to easy removal. I guess I could take a turn to play Dragon Master Outcast and burn this out and burn him out for 1, like in a couple turns. But that doesn't seem ideal, like getting my Dragon Master Outcast killed early. But it may be something we have to do, something to think about at least. We would do it next turn if we wanted to do it. If he plays another like 3 toughness creature, we probably do it. Especially if he like taps out to play it. I think we do it, even though it's not like the ideal time. Play a 3 toughness creature. Nope, that's 4 toughness. More than we are equipped to deal with. Well, that's nice. Next turn, though, we can do Dragon Master Outcast into Fall of the Titans for 5 and kill the 3/3 and the 2/4. Or something else if he plays it. Does he swing with both his dudes? I mean, I would just take it if he does. No, he wants to use that mana for something. Okay, I think at this point, I'd rather kill one Spawnbinder in the land than both Spawnbinders. So that's what we'll do. Cast with Surge. Bam. Bam. Pretty huge turn. And we end ours. We don't have any colorless mana for our depleters, sadly, but we are going to start churning out dragons unless he has removal. He may have a Reflector Mage, of course. Don't play a Reflector Mage. He played his Reflector Mage. What a surprise. Is he an ally? No, at least he's not an ally. If he has 2 Reflector Mages again, I'm going to be so sad with my life. I'm going to hold on to a card just for fun. I would double block Spawnbinder Mage right now if you're curious with these 2 and just lose my commando. Don't play another Reflector Mage. Okay, well that spoils that plan. Okay. Well, no, it doesn't. I mean, I can still do the same thing to Reflector Mage, at least. And I think I will. I'm sure he kills my my life gainy guy. If I had colorless mana, I'd probably be less inclined to do it. Well, that's pretty good. The brute strength can help my Zada's commando take down basically anything, so. Not anything, but, you know, a Spawnbinder Mage. Anything with 5 toughness or less. My god. I can counter that, luckily, by using brute strength. Whoo! That was scary. You cannot have my Dragon Master Outcast. I refuse to allow that to happen. That was close. I am not double blocking this time. All right, I think we just end our turn here. He may still have removal for Outcast. He was just being greedy there, which I don't blame him for doing. That card's actually very good against us because we have quite a few good creatures with low power, like our Outcast. He stole our Envoy in game 1, I think, which is pretty annoying. Okay. Not Reflector Mage, please. Please not Reflector Mage. Okay, good. That is, in fact, not Reflector Mage. Okay, Looming Spires, huh? Do you enable any shenanigans? Not really. He can tap down whatever I give the counter to, the +1/+1 to. I'd rather wait till I have 2 dragons to use it. So I'm going to switch to bluffing with it instead of what we were doing. Taps down my dragon. Ooh, he tapped on the wrong dragon. I think I'm cool with that. I mean, he can then tap down one of my creatures, but he can't do it. He can't kill me, so I'm not too concerned. Why don't my dragons have haste? All right, well, this is going to force some awkward blocks. Luckily, my Zada's Commando can trade. Well, no, it won't really. We can basically block. We can just take 3 and kill 2 of his creatures if he attacks. So, assuming that's all he's got. He may have shoulder to shoulder. All right, well, Zada's Commando is getting in there. If he uses shoulder to shoulder or something, then that's annoying, but not the end of the world for us. There we go. That's pretty nice. So I think at this point, the tapping down and the size of the Spawnbinder Mage is the biggest issue we have. So I'm going to use Oblivion Strike on it now. Should I swing with both dragons? I don't know that I should. I think I'm just going to swing with the 6. I just think it's, let's think here. I mean, we're definitely swinging with the one who's going to hit for 6. But I have lethal in the air next turn anyway. I think it's safer. I think it's smarter, given the fact that white he could like bolster up his creatures or something stupid that creates a problem for us at our low life total. He's going to go up to 2, which I kind of forgot about. I mean, up to 11, up by 2 to 11. But we still have lethal in the air if he doesn't play a flyer. And I mean, if he does play one, that means Dragon Master Outcast most likely gets another turn to make another dragon. So, our opponent is in a difficult situation. All right, now I think we swing with 3. See if he has a way to stop it. I mean, that's lethal even if he gains 2. Royal's Retribution, perhaps. Encircling Fisher. Okay. Pretty good. Well played. We will end our turn holding onto a land as a bluff. He goes back up to 13. If he swung with everything right now, I still don't think I'd block with my Outcast. I'd block with a Dragon and a Warden. But I don't think there's enough tricks in this format that can make him kill us. If he were red, there might be, because like the one we played. All right, we managed to get the W. Dragon Master Outcast showed up and couldn't be dealt with, so we win. So we'll go on to the finals with a chance to go 3-0. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.